Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. The investigation into the killing of model and businesswoman Yvonette Chua Plaza continues. In an interview with One Balita Pilipinas, Police Special Investigation Task Group spokesperson Yudisan Gultiano said that the 10th Infantry Division, where Brigadier General Jesus Durante is part of, is cooperating with the police. He also said that Durante has already been asked to report to the national headquarters. Meanwhile, others believed to be involved are now under custody. Durante was earlier identified as the alleged mastermind behind the killing of Chua in Davao City.
No, yung iba po doon ay may holding na po ang 10th ID. So yung iba po na soldiers na involved ay nasa kustodiya po ng 10th ID. Yung mga officers kasi nasa GHQ. So I don't know what will be the disposition of AFP for now. But sa ngayon po kasi we don't have holding sa kanila hanggat wala pa pong warrant of arrest. It appeared in the result of investigation po na meron talagang relasyon based on the electronic evidence, intimate photos, and messages po na recover natin from the MacBook of the victim.
And the Foreign Affairs Department says that the remains of slain OFW Julie B. Ranara will be brought home from Kuwait tomorrow evening. The Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA, will be assisting in the repatriation, with Ranara's employer shouldering the costs. As for the status of the OFW's case, Department of Migrant Workers Undersecretary Hans Kakdak told the chiefs that the findings of the Kuwaiti prosecutors will be released soon. He also shared that the Gulf states juvenile process applies to the case, since Ranara's alleged killer is a minor.
A public prosecutor from the Kuwait government is involved, and the charge is murder. We are braced to receive the findings of the public prosecutor very soon. We are looking forward to this case moving forward towards a case filed in court to bring the perpetrator to justice.
A committee in the House of Representatives has revived talks on amending the 1987 Constitution. To tell us more, we have Marian Enriquez joining us live from the Batasang Pambansa in Quezon City. Maan, hi. What's the latest on CHA deliberations? Is it finally happening?
Yes, Sean, the House Committee on Constitutional Amendments began its series of public consultations on proposals for charter change. Legal luminaries and economists who were invited during the meeting had different opinions on the matter. 5 measures were filed before the lower house pushing for a constitutional convention to make amendments in the 1987 Constitution. Delegates will be elected from every legislative district to propose amendments. For former Supreme Court Associate Justice Vicente Mendoza, there's an urgent need to amend the Constitution because the amendment clause in Article 17 is very ambiguous and does not state if the 2 houses of Congress must sit jointly or separately or vote as one or not in a constituent assembly or a constitutional convention. Mendoza says that the amendment clause is an essential part of the Constitution, the means through which people can make peaceful changes in their fundamental law. But for one of the framers of the 1987 Constitution, attorney Christian Monsod, the Constitution is not the problem. He says what happened was we have failed in addressing the problems of mass poverty, gross inequalities, and weakening of institutions. Instead of amending the Constitution, he suggests to pass laws and then see whether or not they work. For National Union of People's Lawyer Chairman Nery Colmenares, amending the Constitution is not the solution in resolving problems of corruption, poverty, security of tenure, genuine agrarian reform, among others. Sean, constitutional amendments at panel chairman Rufus Rodriguez meanwhile said that they will visit different parts of the country to hold public consultations on the matter. Back to you.
Thank you for that update. Marian Enriquez reporting to us live from the Batasang Pambansa. We'll be pausing for a quick break. One News Now will be back with more stories right after that. Keep it here. Still One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Bureau of Corrections Acting Director General Gregorio Katapang is on the move to reform the agency's personnel. In an interview with the chiefs, Katapang said that stubborn and uncompliant employees will be removed from their posts. He also emphasized that this is among his top priorities as soon-to-be chief of the Corrections Bureau.
Yun po ang ina-expect ko kung talagang magmamatigas po yung mga employees. Anyway, meron akong bagong dugo o bagong mga Bucor recruits. They are about 2,345. They can become the backbone of the new Bucor that we all envision to see in the future.
Meanwhile, Katapang shared that part of his 5-year modernization plan is to make the Bucor self-sustaining. He also wants to commercially develop the new Bilibid prison.
There are offers to us that as much as 3.5 billion they can pay rentals in our facilities if we take advantage of our land and our manpower, in as much as we have PDLs who can provide the labor. So the value of our land is really very much appreciated, and it can become a government center where commercial corporations can put up.
And here is a quick look at today's other top stories. A sacristan died after a man allegedly attacked clergymen at 2 different churches in Algeciras, Spain. Others were injured, including a priest from the parish of San Isidro. The man was described as wielding either a machete or a samurai. The suspect has been arrested and investigations are now underway. And the majority of Filipinos believe that POGO operations are harmful to the country. Citing a Pulse Asia survey, Senator Win Gatchalian noted that 58% of respondents are not in favor of allowing offshore gaming operators here. The senator also wants POGOs out, saying that they damage the image of the Philippines. Armed Forces Chief General Andres Centino is leaving it up to the PNP to investigate former Presidential Security Group Commander Jesus Durante. Durante was tagged as a mastermind in last month's killing of model and businesswoman Yvonette Chua Plaza. Durante has also been relieved from his post in the Army. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.